video that has gone viral on the internet. It claims to show an animal that went extinct 4,000 years ago, still alive and in the wild.
Extinction of animals has always been a subject of controversy. The reason? It's this. Countless sightings and endless evidence.
Oh my God!
Be it animals or the creatures that no one believed existed. Hang on to see their unbelievable footage that shocked everyone. I can certainly not imagine a world without tigers, and this might have been the same for the people living in the 1970s. The Caspian tiger, once one of the largest tiger species, roamed across the forests and plains of Central Asia, from Turkey to Western China. It had a thick coat perfectly suited for the cold environments it lived in. Known for its strength and size, it could take down large prey with ease. Sadly, habitat destruction and hunting led to the disappearance of this magnificent tiger. But there have been ongoing discussions and studies suggesting that a few populations of the Caspian tiger's close relatives, the Siberian tiger, could one day bring these big cats back to areas where they once thrived. Dodo Bird. I don't think this famous bird needs any introduction, but for those who still don't know, the dodo was a flightless bird that lived on the island of Mauritius. Known for its round body and tuft of curly feathers, the dodo was about 3 feet tall and weighed around 23 to 39 pounds. Recently, a video was shared by an anonymous user that showcased a bird resembling the dodo. This sparked a huge uproar on the internet, with many people excitedly believing that the dodo might be making a comeback. The idea of seeing this iconic bird again has captured the imagination of many and reminds us of the importance of protecting wildlife. Megalodon. Who says Megalodon has gone extinct? Well, you will probably think again after seeing this clip. A group of explorers were filming a documentary deep in the ocean, safely inside their cage, when they encountered something that left them completely stunned. Everything seemed routine at first, until a gigantic shark with a wide jaw and sharp teeth suddenly appeared, swimming right beside their cage. Its enormous size was undeniable, and there was no doubt in their minds it had to be a megalodon. Thankfully, the entire moment was captured on camera, providing clear evidence of their incredible encounter. Dementors. A group of people were enjoying the cloudy weather when they decided to look up. To their surprise, they saw 5 creepy, dark figures flying above them. With tall shapes and black cloaks, these figures resembled the infamous Dementors. But that wasn't all. These creatures were also spotted in a nearby icy area. The locals shared a video online, leading to a lot of debate. Some insisted they were indeed Dementors, while others claimed it was just CGI. If you ask me, it seems like Dementors might have made a comeback. Dinosaur in woods. Who says dinosaurs have gone extinct? This clip is here to give you some evidence. As a man was hiking on some mountains, he heard some strange noises coming from the rocks above. Upon investigating, he saw a huge baryonyx walking forward for a while before vanishing back into the trees. For those of you who don't know what a baryonyx is, it was a large theropod dinosaur that lived during the early Cretaceous period. Known for its distinctive long, crocodile-like snout and sharp claws, the baryonyx was a fish-eating dinosaur. Well, looks like the famous dino has made a comeback. Woolly mammoth. Many people remember the woolly mammoth from the movie Ice Age. These large, furry animals lived during the last ice age in cold areas. They had long tusks and thick fur, which helped them survive. Sadly, they went extinct about 4,000 years ago due to climate change and hunting. But that might be true until this video that had surfaced showing what looked like the exact animal crossing a river. This sparked excitement online, leading many to wonder if these ancient animals could still exist, or if scientists could bring them back through cloning. Flying dragon. From watching dragons in the famous series Game of Thrones to possibly seeing one in real life, we've come a long way. While taking a quiet walk in his backyard, a man noticed something strange in the sky. At first, it was a calm moment, but then his attention was caught by a huge creature flying overhead. Its massive wings stretched wide, unlike anything he had ever seen. There seemed to be only one explanation. This creature was a dragon. Dragons were thought to be extinct long ago, but this clip raises a lot of questions about whether they could still exist today. Could there really be dragons out there? Unicorn. A recent video showed a man leading his horse out of the house, but what grabbed everyone's attention was the horse's unique feature. It had wings. The video quickly went viral, with many viewers wondering if they were seeing a real-life unicorn from myths. The sight of the winged horse stirred up excitement and curiosity. However, the owner later explained that the wings were part of a costume. This revelation cleared up the mystery, but the video had already captured the imagination of many. Tasmanian Tiger. Have you heard of the thylacine, also known as the Tasmanian tiger? This animal was believed to be extinct since the 1930s. It had a unique look, with a slim body and tiger-like stripes across its back. For many years, people thought it had disappeared for good. But recently, something interesting happened. A thermal camera caught a creature that looks a lot like the thylacine. Not only this, a trail camera set up for security in a jungle also captured something similar recently. These sightings have sparked new hope, raising the question of whether the Tasmanian tiger might still be alive today. Could it still be hiding out in the wild, waiting to be discovered again? Chinese river dolphin. Who doesn't know dolphins? They're known to be some of the friendliest creatures on Earth. But there's one type of dolphin that not everyone may have heard of. The Chinese river dolphin, also called the baiji. It lived in the Yangtze River in China and was known for its smooth, pale body and long, narrow beak. Sadly, the baiji was declared functionally extinct in the early 2000s due to pollution and human activity in its habitat.
Unfortunately, the baiji is functionally extinct, we guess. We didn't see any animals in the river.
However, there have been reports in recent years suggesting that the baiji may not be completely gone. Some local fishermen have spotted what they believe could be a Chinese river dolphin. These rare sightings spark a bit of hope that this beautiful species might still be out there, hidden in the murky waters. Lan Rail. This extinct bird, known as the Lan Rail, has recently been reported in several areas, raising questions about its possible survival. For those who don't know, the Lan Rail was a small, flightless bird native to the Hawaiian Islands. It had a brownish body with a striking black and white streaked pattern and was known for its quick movements on the ground. Unfortunately, due to habitat loss and introduced predators, it was declared extinct in the mid-20th century. However, recent sightings suggest that the Lan Rail might still be around in some hidden places. There's a possibility that this small bird might have survived against the odds. Quagga. Whenever we think of black and white stripes, zebras come to mind. The quagga, a type of zebra, went extinct in 1883. What made it special was that its stripes only covered the front half of its body, while the rest turned brown. It once roamed South Africa, but hunting led to its extinction. Now, after more than 100 years, scientists have brought back the quagga's unique look through selective breeding of zebras. These animals now show the same patterns as the quagga. It seems the quagga is making a surprising return. Passenger pigeon. The term passenger princess might be popular today, but let's focus on passenger pigeons instead. Passenger pigeons were once very common in North America and were known for their speed and large flocks. Sadly, they went extinct due to overhunting and habitat loss, with the last known passenger pigeon dying in 1914. Recently, scientists have been looking into ways to bring back the passenger pigeon using advanced techniques. If they succeed, these birds could help restore the ecosystems where they once lived. Imagine if passenger pigeons flew again and people could send messages using them, just like in the past. Moa Bird.
The heck is that?
Moa birds were large, flightless birds that lived in New Zealand and could grow up to 12 feet tall. They were known for their massive size and long necks, making them some of the largest birds to ever exist. Unfortunately, moas went extinct in the late 17th century, mainly due to destruction of their habitats. If such huge birds were to walk among us again, it would surely amaze people.
The heck is that?
Imagine seeing a moa towering over you in a park or walking through a forest. Their size and unique appearance would capture everyone's attention and spark curiosity about these incredible creatures. Kawu Bird. The chirping of birds in the morning is surely a favorite for many, and imagine how lovely it would be to hear the beautiful song of the Kawu. This small bird was native to the Hawaiian island of Kauai and was known for its black feathers and bright orange throat. Sadly, the Kawu is believed to have gone extinct in the late 20th century. However, some scientists think there might still be a chance this bird could exist in hidden parts of the forest. There have been unconfirmed sightings of birds that look similar, sparking hope that this bird might still be out there waiting to be found. Carolina parakeets. This rare footage of Carolina parakeets captured in 1934 made many people think it was the last time they would see these birds. Carolina parakeets were small, colorful birds with bright green and yellow feathers that used to live in flocks across the southeastern United States. They were declared extinct by the early 20th century due to hunting. Recently, researchers have started to wonder if these birds might still exist. There have been reports of similar birds being spotted, suggesting that there could be undiscovered populations in remote areas. If these birds are breeding in hidden locations, it raises the exciting possibility that Carolina parakeets might still be alive after all. Ballheartbeast. The Ballheartbeast, declared extinct in the 1920s due to hunting and habitat loss, was a large antelope that lived in North Africa, known for its distinctive curved horns and reddish-brown coat. Recently, there have been reports of sightings that suggest the Ballheartbeast might still exist. These unconfirmed sightings have sparked excitement and doubt among researchers, leading some to wonder if this unique antelope has made a comeback. The possibility of the Ballheartbeast returning to the wild is thrilling and reminds us of the mysteries that still exist in nature. Caribbean monk seal. The Caribbean monk seal, last seen in the 1950s, was a large, playful seal that lived in the warm waters of the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. It had a round body and a thick layer of blubber to keep it warm. If the Caribbean monk seal were still around today, it would be amazing to see them swimming and resting on the beaches. Their playful nature and unique look would bring joy to both locals and tourists. The return of this charming seal would help restore the ocean ecosystems they once lived in and remind us how important it is to protect our wildlife. Golden toads. Toads are not liked by many people, but what if I told you that beautiful golden toads existed until they were declared extinct in 1989? The golden toad was known for its striking bright yellow color and small size, making it a stunning sight in its natural habitat of cloud forests in Costa Rica. These toads were famous for their vibrant appearance, which made them stand out among other amphibians. Sadly, they vanished due to habitat loss and climate change, which affected their delicate environment. If golden toads were still around today, it would be amazing to see their bright colors in the wild, reminding us of the beauty and diversity of nature. Aurochs. Bulls are quite famous for their strength and power. But have you heard of the aurochs? The aurochs was a large wild cattle species that lived in Europe, Asia, and North Africa. They were known for their size, standing over 6 feet tall at the shoulder, and had long, curved horns. Aurochs were ancestors of modern cattle and were important in many ancient cultures. Recently, a man shared a video claiming to have seen an aurochs, leaving people wondering if these amazing animals have really come back. So the idea of them roaming the wild again is exciting and raises questions. Stellar sea cow. Many of us have heard of the Stellar sea cow, but for those who don't know, it was a huge, slow-moving marine mammal that lived in the cold waters of the North Pacific. This gentle giant could grow up to 30 feet long and fed on seaweed. Sadly, it was hunted to extinction in the late 1700s, just a few decades after it was discovered. Recently, a video was shared online showing a large creature swimming at the surface of the water that looked just like the Stellar sea cow. This has left many people wondering if this extinct animal could still be alive. Could it really be making a comeback? What do you think? Dragon. Have you ever thought about seeing dragons flying around as you step outside? It might not be so far-fetched, as sightings of this mythical creature are starting to appear. A video from Farnworth, England, showed a large creature flying in the sky with huge wings, looking just like the dragons from Game of Thrones. The way it flew and its wing size made it seem like it came from another world. In another video, flames were seen rising in a wooded area with a large shadow behind them. The shadow looked like a winged creature, much like a dragon that had landed on Earth. These sightings have people wondering if dragons could actually be real. Mythical creature. Alright, cat lovers, this one's for you. Recent videos shared on social media have sparked curiosity, suggesting that the famous mythical creature, the Bucano, might actually be making a return. For those unfamiliar, the Bucano is a creature from Japanese folklore. According to legend, a cat can turn into a Bucano after growing to a certain age or size, or if it is treated poorly by its owner. These mysterious beings are said to take human form, often as old women, and can speak and walk on 2 legs. They're known for causing trouble and playing tricks on people. So what do you think? Could these ancient stories be coming to life? Backyard creepy fairy.
Oh my god!
In 2013, a group of people in the UK were walking through their backyard, checking on a tangerine tree, when they found something completely unexpected. While picking fruit, they suddenly noticed a strange sight. Among the branches, a small humanoid figure with wings appeared. It was unmistakable. The creature looked just like a fairy. With its tiny, delicate body and long wings, it quickly flew away.
Oh my god!
Leaving the group in shock and disbelief. Could it really have been a fairy, or was it something else entirely? I'm leaving it on you to decide. Nin Tailed Fox. While walking near the woods, a man saw something unusual and quickly recorded it. In front of him was a glowing, fox-like creature with 9 tails, gracefully moving and jumping around. Its tail spread out in a majestic way, almost too amazing to be real.
Oh, what is that?
After the video was posted online, people began to speculate. Many believed it was the legendary Nin-Tailed Fox from ancient myths. Its mysterious glow and graceful movements left viewers wondering if this mythical creature had truly come to life. Creature of fog. I wonder how many of you dislike worms and how you'd react to this sighting. A man was walking on a foggy day when he saw something strange, a large worm-like creature with countless long legs floating in the sky. It moved calmly, and some even thought it was a mythical creature. The creature was never seen again, leading people to believe it only appears in the fog. After flying for a while, it disappeared back into the clouds. Glowing mystery. This trail camera caught something truly surprising. A large, glowing creature with wings was spotted on the top of an electric pole, looking like it had come straight from a fiction story. It stayed there for a while before taking off into the sky. The video, shared on social media, sparked a lot of excitement, with many viewers convinced it was the famous mythical creature, the Phoenix. After that sighting, it was never seen again, leaving people wondering where it had gone or where it had come from. Griffin. A man was walking through some fields at night when he spotted a strange creature in the distance. To his surprise, it looked like the famous Griffin from ancient myths. For those who don't know, a griffin is a legendary creature with the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle, often symbolizing strength and protection. Known for its majestic and fierce presence, the griffin has been part of mythical stories for centuries. Seeing such a creature in modern times amazed the man and sparked curiosity about whether these ancient beings might still exist on Earth. Chupacabra. What was captured in Puerto Rico led people to believe in the existence of the famous mythical creature, the Chupacabra. The footage showed a strange dog-like creature with a small body and dark appearance, clearly resembling a chupacabra. It moved around for a while before disappearing into the woods. That's not all. A man recently shared his story about spotting an animal that looked just like the famous Chupacabra. This has made many wonder if these ancient creatures might still exist today. Phoenix. A video recently posted online from China showed something intriguing. It featured white birds with long, flowing feathers that looked like the mythical white phoenix from ancient legends. The birds soared gracefully above the mountains, creating a scene that seemed straight out of a fantasy film. Eventually, the birds flew out of sight and disappeared into the woods. Their striking resemblance to the legendary phoenix sparked interest in the possible connection between these real birds and the mythical creature they resembled. Snake with horn. Have you ever seen a snake with horns? You might get a glimpse today. This man was hiking in the mountains when he saw a peculiar snake with distinct horns on its head. This unusual sight quickly caught the attention of many, leading many to speculate that it could be an extinct animal making a comeback. As viewers wondered about the possibility of such a creature existing today, no one could identify what it really was. Naga. As the man ventured deep into the jungle, he stumbled upon something he never expected. At first, he thought he saw a woman standing silently among the trees. But as he got closer, he realized that it was not just a woman. It had a long, winding tail. Before him stood a creature that was half human, half snake, a bizarre and terrifying hybrid, likely the famous Naga. In ancient myths and legends, the Naga often symbolizes transformation and sometimes even evil. While investigations began, the true nature of this creature remained a mystery, leaving everyone who heard the tale in stunned disbelief. Norfolk Island Kaka. The Norfolk Island Kaka is a parrot that used to live on Norfolk Island. It is known for its bright green and blue feathers and its playful nature. This bird was declared extinct in the late 1800s, mainly because of habitat loss and introduced predators. Recently, a video appeared that looked like it showed a bird exactly like the Norfolk Island Kaka in a zoo. This has made many people wonder if the bird might not be truly extinct after all. Cave dragon. If you still believe that dragons only exist in myths and tales, you're probably wrong. The venture of two young men took a plot twist when they encountered something strange in a Mexican cave. Getting deeper, they met something. A wingless and limbless dragon-like creature crawling right in front of them left them speechless. Being famous in the ancient folklore as cave worms, these creatures have never made an appearance in real life. As this strange mythical creature left many in shock, some denied the existence of it by calling it a CGI. Was it a dragon or something even deeper? What do you think? Werewolf versus dog. Do you believe in the existence of werewolves? This clip might be enough to make you reconsider. A man was walking through the woods when he spotted a large creature that immediately grabbed his attention. It closely resembled the legendary extinct werewolves from ancient myths, massive, with a wolf-like appearance, running behind a dog. The sight was startling, and the footage has sparked debate online, with some convinced that this is evidence of werewolves in the modern world. The resemblance has left many viewers questioning if the legends might have more truth to them. Takah.
Claims to show an animal that went extinct 4,000 years ago still alive and in the wild.
The Takah was a large, flightless bird that once lived in New Zealand. It is known for its bright blue and green feathers and strong legs. For many years, the Takah was thought to be extinct, with the last confirmed sighting in the 19th century. It lived in grasslands and wetlands and fed on plants. But they might not be actually extinct, as there have been several sightings of birds that look like the Takah in different areas of New Zealand. These reports have made people wonder if the Takah might still exist today. Sasquatch. A man was walking through a wooded area when he noticed a dark, crouched figure sitting behind the trees. Sensing something unusual, he quickly took out his camera to record the scene. Just as he started filming, the creature suddenly stood up, as if preparing to approach him. However, the man was quick on his feet, managing to escape before the creature could follow. Once the video was shared online, it quickly gained attention. Many viewers were convinced that the creature was none other than the legendary Sasquatch, often spoken of in myths and stories. Terrasaur in real. Recent footage captured what appears to be a pterosaur flying over Boise, Idaho. The video shows a large winged figure gliding through the sky, resembling the ancient reptiles from the age of dinosaurs. This footage had sparked considerable interest and debate. Some viewers speculate that it could be a product of video editing or special effects, while others wonder if it might be a glimpse of a creature thought to be long extinct. This footage invites viewers to consider the extraordinary and question the boundaries of what is possible. Frilled Shark. The frilled shark, often called a living fossil, was thought to be extinct for a long time. It has a long eel-like body and sharp teeth, with distinctive frilled gills that resemble ruffles around its neck. This shark has been around for about 80 million years. Typically found in deep ocean waters at depths of 200 to 2,000 feet, the frilled shark primarily feeds on squid and fish. Interestingly, females give birth to live young. Recently, reports of frilled sharks being spotted in various locations have excited marine biologists, suggesting that this unusual shark may not be as extinct as once believed.
Take in a really big prey and then slowly digest it down its track.
Dragon carcass. This carcass of a creature was found on a remote island that looked no other than the famous creature of the myth, a dragon. It had a huge body with sharp claws and scales on the body. The video was posted on the internet and brought a huge uproar among the users, with many believing it to be a real-life dragon that somehow ended up in that situation, where some said that it was just a prop. However, the strangely real teeth and weirdly convincing wingspan indicated something else. So whether real or not, I am leaving it on you guys to decide. Dinosaur Fossil. Dinosaurs might not be completely extinct, and there are some reasons to believe this. Recent discoveries have provided strong evidence that these ancient creatures could still exist in hidden places on Earth. One significant find was a huge dinosaur fossil discovered in a remote area.
The fossil we've retrieved is about 70% complete. It was buried in a stratum that dates back to the early Jurassic period.
This impressive fossil sparked curiosity among scientists and the public. People began to wonder if living dinosaurs could be hiding in parts of the world we haven't explored yet. And now, let's move on to our subscribers' pick. Fishing near a quiet lake, this man's peaceful day took an unexpected turn when he noticed something unusual in the sky. At first, he thought it might be a large bird above the water, and he realized the creature was far too large to be any bird he had ever seen. As the creature flew closer, its details became clearer, and what he saw left him stunned. The creature had a strong resemblance to the dragons of myth. Its massive wings, the way it moved, all matched the legendary descriptions, making him wonder if the tales of flying dragons weren't so far from reality after all. And with that, see you next time.